Hey, I'm Shandy and I'm coming to you from my backyard here in Plymouth, Massachusetts. So in biology, we were asked to go bio-blitzing this past week, and we're using the iNaturalist app to discover certain species that were around. I did discover a lot of apparently local people have it because they were adding into commentary and helping me classify these species that I was taking pictures of. So we were asked to find species in the Eukarya domain under the Plantae and the Animalia kingdom. So I'm going to go over some of those that I did find under both of those, the Plantae and the Animalia. First one being in the phylum Anthophyta and Dicotyledonei for class, the Rosales for order, Rosaceae for the family, and the genus was Prunus. This one is Prunus serotina. It is an angiosperm because it does produce flowers, and it is the black cherry plant. So I have that here in my backyard. Then the next one I had was under the Tracheophyta phylum, Liliopsida class, and the Asparagus order. So in the asparagus family, which was kind of crazy, but Asparagaceae for family, the Myanthemum for the genus, Myanthemum canadense for species, and another angiosperm because it does produce flowers, and it is the Canada Mayflower. Next one, we did find same phylum, so the Tracheophyta, Magniolopsida for class, Asterales for order, Asteraceae for family, Pteroxycam for genus, so Pteroxycam Erythropsor. Oh, I knew this one. This one is Erythrospermum. There we go. And it's another angiosperm, the red-seeded dandelion. So this is another very common one here. Then we go down another phylum, Tracheophyta, Pinopsida, and under the Pinales, yes, Pinales order, and Pinaceae family, the Pinus genus, so Pinus strabus. This one's actually a gymnosperm, and it's the eastern white pine. So that's something that is all over in my yard here. Moving down, another Tracheophyta for phylum. This one is the Magniolopsida, Asterales order, Asteraceae for family, Solidago gentiae is an angiosperm, and it is the early goldenrod. So goldenrod, I did learn anything that is above the ground can actually be used for medicinal purposes. So it is used for anti-inflammatories or for dietary, few other things too. So I thought that was really cool. I have some medicine growing in my backyard. The next one is a Tracheophyta phylum as well. Polypodiopsida is the class. Polypodicales, I believe, is the order. Family, this one is interesting. So it's Densitaceae. Pretty sure that's it. Pteridium for the genus, Pteridium aquiline for the species. This one was cool too because it's not a gymnosperm or an angiosperm. This one is in its own class, or its own little subclass here, but it is the common bracken, which is a form of a fern. So next we're going to move down, moving out of the Plantae and going into Animalia. So this one is under phylum Anthropida, Insecta for the class, order Hymenoptera for order, Formicidae for family, Camponotus, I believe, for genus, so Camponotus pennsylvanicus for species, and this one is a carpenter ant. So very common here again in the northeast. So another one under the Chordata phylum, aves, which is birds for class, Galliformes, Phasianidae for family, Meleagris for genus, Meleagris gallopava, and it's a vertebrate animal, so it is a wild turkey. We have them everywhere. They have no shame, and they don't care if it's Thanksgiving or springtime. They're here all the time in our yard, especially in the morning, feeding off the grass, so they love it. Next one, moving down, we have another one in the phylum Chordata, another aves, so another bird, Passiformes, Icteridae, sorry, thank you, for family, Mothrus for genus, Mothrus ater, and this one is a brown-headed cowbird. So I don't really observe birds that much, but interesting find, and I'll have to keep my eye out more often for it because it does literally have a brown head. So going down for phylum Arthropoda, Insecta, Coleoptera, Carabidae for family, Cicindela for the genus, and this one was Cicindela sexcutata, yes, for the species. So this is actually a six-spotted tiger beetle. Again, hadn't seen it before. Apparently I need to be more observant. But it is bright green, really pretty. I've only seen it once, so hopefully I'll see it again. Then last but not least, we have the Animalia Arthropoda, the Insecta for the class, Lepidoptera for order, Geometridae for family, genus was Opretera, and Opretera brumata for species. This one was interesting too because it is the winter moth, and it's actually just been discovered here in Massachusetts in 1990, so it's actually one that they are watching. So definitely interesting find, and interesting to learn that they're not usually around here. It's due to human activities that have brought them to my backyard. So I hope you enjoyed what I learned, and hopefully you learned something. Thanks so much.